Hello, guys, and welcome to my new show, Data Structures Using JavaScript, where I try to solve data structure problems using JavaScript. So, one may think that JavaScript is a really weak language and it doesn't have a lot of fancy data structures with which other languages like C and Java have. But the default array and string functions given by JavaScript are powerful enough to solve most of the modern days problems or problems which are given, so coding interview problems. So this is the problem that we'll try to solve today, which is given an array of strings, group anagrams together. So to understand this problem statement, let's go through it. So given an array of strings, so we have been given here an array which consists of strings, for example, eat, tea, tan, ate, nat, bat. So, and the second part says group anagrams together. So here we see that some of these strings are anagrams of each other. So for example, EAT and TEA are anagrams to each other. ATE and TEA and EAT are also anagrams, and TAN and NAT are anagrams. That is, when you interchange some of the letters, you get the same word. So in the output, we can see that they have grouped ATE, EAT, and TEA, NAT, and TEN, and BAT doesn't have an anagram, so it's just there. So I've copied the input here into a new file. So let's try to solve that right now. So firstly, what I'll do is I'll create a function known as output, which takes a single input variable and uh, runs something over it. So to see what this will be doing, we'll call the function and console log it and pass our original input to that function. So right now what I can think of is to get the anagrams. So first we have to check which of these are anagrams with each other, and for that we need to, so the way I'll solve it is I'll sort each of these strings, so we get a single string which we can compare with each other to check whether they are anagrams. So I'll show you how it will go. So firstly, I'll create a sorted array. I'll return this so we can see what output we are getting. So const sorted array equal to input dot map, because the map function returns a array of similar length from the original array. So I'll iterate over it, and over each word what I'll do is, so we can't apply sort directly on each of the words that we are getting here. So what I'll do is I'll split the word to get an array of each word. So let me clear the console and node new. Yes, we see that each of these single strings have been split into an array of strings. So now we can apply sort on each of these individual array elements and get a sorted array. So now what I'll do is I'll apply the sort function on this. Now let us console log this, and we see that yes, this is the unsorted array, this is the sorted array, and we see that the array has been sorted correctly for each of these. So now we can compare what unique elements we are getting here, but for our solution we just need to confirm one anagram and check the rest of the elements whether they are an anagram to the word that we have selected. So I'll take a unique element from this, so an array which only collects the unique elements from here. So I create a uniques array, which is a new set. So a set is a data structure in JavaScript which when wrapped over a array only returns the unique elements. So new set sorted array, and let me return uniques here now because that's the latest variable we have. If I console log uniques, we get that, okay, but the set is not really unique yet. However, I know that this is supposed to work. So okay, yes. So if we apply the set on the array directly, as the array is a array of arrays, it can't really get the unique elements from it. So we also need to join the array elements back. So now we see that indeed we are getting 3 unique anagrams from our original array. So now uh, you might say why I have used the spread operator and the array initializer over this. So if I remove this and I just log this, so it is actually a set and not an array. So our array functions won't apply over a set. So we need to wrap it around. So we need to wrap an array function around it. So we are getting the unique elements in our console by using this. So this is very good for us because we can use this to get any of the other anagrams which are related to these anagrams. So if I console log the sorted array, we can see that these and these match at every step because our original array has been our original word array of strings has been split into each word, then sorted, then joined. So what I'll use this for is I will so let's look at our output structure. So we have an array on the outside and we have another array on the inside. So I need to have 2 array variables. So I'll have the first one for the output array. So const output array equals to empty array, and I need to map over the unique elements. So uniques dot map. Again, the map function iterates over an array. So our uniques is an array over which we will map, and it will return the element it is iterating over. So I will name the element as unique. And now using this unique, I will iterate over the sorted array. So firstly, we need to have a internal array data structure like the outside one. So I'll create const internal array equal to empty array, and I'll iterate over the sorted array and get its element and its index. So the first parameter, okay, I need to map here. So the first parameter that map takes is always the element which is e, t, tan, etc. and the index is the index. So it will return 0, 1, 2, etc. So I map over this, and whenever the element matches with the unique element, I get its index and I use that index to point to the input. So it will go something like this. So if unique equals to element, then internal array dot push input index. Okay, and after the internal array has been filled by this iteration, I want the internal array to be pushed to the output array. So I will use output r dot push internal array. and I will return this output array to the user. So let me run this, and yes, we can see that we are getting the correct output. So we are getting an array of arrays which groups all the anagrams together. So ET8 are grouped, TAN and NAT are grouped, and BAT are grouped. So thanks everyone, and I'll probably continue this and make another video when I find another interesting problem. Bye.